Good morning from Lumbee, British Columbia, Canada. I am the gray bearded gourmet, and welcome to my show. I love making soups. I really love making soups. About 75% of my soups go to the local food bank, and that's why I'm wearing this. It's a beard net. It was suggested to me by a passerby. Someone on one of the Lumbee sites, Facebook sites, said I should be wearing one. So here I am with my brand new disposable beard net. So anyway, this morning we're going to make hamburger soup. This is going to be really good. So when I look at a recipe, I kind of marginalize how many bowls of soup it's going to make, how big of a container I have. In this case, I use my foodie. And from there, I go and add more hamburger, let's say, or more of this or more of that. So anyway, making soup isn't rocket science. And I'm wearing my Pink Floyd shirt this morning. My son-in-law loves Pink Floyd. So anyway, let's start this going here. Again, I prep a lot of this stuff because videos don't need to show me prepping this stuff. So anyway, I'm going to put in here a hamburger and onions. Got lots of hamburger and onions in there. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Again, that can be added just to your taste. I don't use a lot of salt because I figure that there's a lot of salt in prepared foods anyway. So anyway, I've put in probably double to triple the amount of hamburger that the recipe called for. But I think that was a good choice. I'll just put this in the sink now. Okay, I'll just got about a bit of I guess I should have opened this up before I started the show, but oh well. Yeah. Italian seasoning. Italian seasoning all over the place. Anyway, I just sprinkle a bit in there, not much. That's good enough. Whoop. I always try to have everything on the table so I don't have to do this. I'm not a professional. I just do this because I like doing it. And I'm just going to put some garlic in there as soon as I get the lid off. A teaspoon of garlic. Okay, so what I've done is I have basically brought out 2, 4, 5 beef broth. I'm just going to pour that in there now. Probably start with 4, and then when it's cooked, I'll probably add to it. Just because I've got so much hamburger in here. That's 1 or une if you're French. I never learned how to. When I was going to school, we had this textbook called Viva Lavant or something like that. Anyway, I suppose if you're living in a bilingual country, maybe you should make an effort. Or actually, Canada now, we're multilingual. But the other languages are brought in basically from other countries, part of the immigration process. So there's two or deux. Yeah, my son-in-law really loves Pink Floyd. I love Pink Floyd too. I'll listen to their music any time of the day, evening, early morning, whatever. So that's 3. Trois, and this is 4. Fourth one. So I had a funny thing happen last weekend. I was making ham hock bean soup, and usually because I turn my camera off when this foodie is put to the pressure system, I end up having 2 videos. Last weekend, though, it was kind of weird because I ended up with 3 videos. The first 2 videos had sound. The third video didn't have any sound. Crazy, eh? But anyway, so I might post the first part of that video and attach it to this one or just leave it be. But I took over 12 containers to the food bank of ham hock bean soup. Very hearty. Everything I make here, and I look for recipes that are hearty soup. So I'm going to put in here now carrots, big chunky carrots, and I don't know, I always figure that celery goes with carrots, so I'm going to add that in there. And then I bought a bag of frozen vegetables. It has peas, baby carrots, green beans, corn, and shelled edamame. Mini carrot, that's French. Okay. All right, we're all good. Pour that in there. Pour some Worcestershire sauce in there. 2 tablespoons. Potatoes. Ooh. By the looks of it, I'm probably not going to have to add anything later because the pot's getting pretty full. And then the last thing I'm going to put in here, two things I have to put in here. Here's the last year's frozen, took them out of the freezer last night, tomatoes. Just leave that on top. And then some tomato sauce. Wow. Hopefully this foodie pressures up. I got this thing pretty full. One thing I like about the foodie is cooks things really fast, like really fast. This timer on it will go on for 10 minutes. So anyway, that takes care of all that. I'll get my pressure lid over on the chair here. Put my pressure lid on. Turn my foodie on. Hit the pressure button. Start. There. There. So anyway, let that, once it comes to pressure, I'll set it for 10 minutes and I'll be back. Hey, I'm back. So, problem with filling the reservoir is so full is that it almost took me 30 minutes to take the pressure off. I mean, I could have had soup spilling out everywhere if I had done it quicker. But anyway, pressure's off. I'm just going to take the lid off. And yeah, the soup's at the very top. But that's good. The more soup, the more soup. The more soup for the food bank. And the more soup for us. So I'm just going to do a quick stir in the pot here. Wow, this is so nutritious. Holy crap. Anyway, I'm going to pour a little bit in my dish here. I usually try and taste it before I send it out. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Potato, beans, hamburger, peas. It's got the wakes, carrots. That is so nutritious. Anyway, I do this every Sunday morning. So, soup's on.